loves, welcome back to my channel. Tara Nicole here. How you guys doing? Can't even say I'm well, y'all. I can't even say I'm well. I just wanted to share with you what's going on with me. Like, I feel like right now I can't even catch a break. I'm actually on my way home and it's 4:10. My normal day does not end until 5 o'clock. So let me start off by on like Saturday, I was like having this sharp pain in my lower left side. And I was like, why am I having pain? I don't usually have cramps and things like that. Let's rewind a little bit more. I had my normal menstrual cycle. Let me just say this video is going to be a little graphic. If you don't want to hear about menstrual cycles and ovaries and things like that, you should just click off right now because I'm about to be real. And I know that some people watch my channel will relate to this and some people won't. So I had my period like normal, the end of the September into October. Then a week went by and I was fine. And my period came back, or what seemed like symptoms of my period, but my period is super heavy, which now I found out I'm also anemic, probably from all the blood loss during my regular period cycle. But this one wasn't like super heavy like normal. And then after about a week, I started feeling pain and it still wasn't going away. So I'm like, what is this pain? And as I'm going to the bathroom, I feel like I'm passing clots of tissue and blood, which freaked me out first too. And then the pain went away when I took some Midol, which I never take medicine, so you know I was in pain. So it went away when I took the Midol, but then the next day it switched to the right side, and it was so severe. I took Midol and Aleve at the same time, and it did not help, y'all. It did not help. It just kept on hurting, and I was like, what the hell is happening? And that was Sunday. Luckily it started like towards the end of my shift that day. Went home, took more medicine, ate, and went straight to sleep because it was no joke. And then I went to work the next day, couldn't barely walk like the whole day. Called the OBGYN to make an appointment. Luckily they were able to see me on Tuesday. I get there and the lady's like doing the exam and everything, and I'm like in pain, and she's like touching my belly. She's like, your belly shouldn't, be this sensitive in all these areas, especially if she's pushing on the right. I'm still feeling pain on the left, but now the pain is severe in the lower right. And I'm like, I'm not one to really get cramps. I get cramps like once in a blue, like 2 to 3 months out of the entire year. So this was new to me. So then I'm like, all right. So she's like, I want you to go to urgent care because now I think she's thinking I have kidney stones, or she's thinking I have like appendicitis because the pain is now shifting like lower right. It stays in the lower right, but it's also moving towards the upper right abdomen and towards my back. So she wants me to go check. So I get to urgent care, see this other doctor. They set me up for a CAT scan, an internal ultrasound, an external ultrasound, blood work, and all that. So blood work comes back, and that's how I found out I'm anemic. Normal is at 12. And I am at 8.7. She didn't want to do a transfusion, but she did want me to start taking iron pills. I knew that kind of. I was supposed to be taking iron pills anyway, but I haven't been very consistent with it. But I need to, because when she said transfusion, I was like, oh no. I've had one of those after surgery once, and I didn't like it. So I did take my iron pill this morning, and I'll have to take some this evening. But, so then I'm sitting there waiting for the results. Now I'm in there for like hours. She gave me some kind of medicine that was Taradol or something. It was something lightweight for like inflammation, just so that I'd be able to drive home because I drove myself there. And then she prescribed Oxy. I thought she prescribed Percocet because that's what we talked about, but she prescribed Oxy and I didn't know it. I took it last night and didn't even read it because I was in so much pain by the time I got home. So it turns out I have a cyst on my right ovary that ruptured. Mind you, I know that I have fibroids, and of course I still have uterine fibroids and all that. I didn't even know I had cysts at all. And I think cysts are pretty common. Unfortunately, if they do rupture, some people will experience like maybe some bleeding, like if you have a functional cyst or something like that, maybe some bleeding, no pain, nothing like that, or it'll just be normal. But of course me, I have to have the one that is causing me all kind of hell and high water. Oh my god, you guys, I was like, this is anything like pregnancy, I'm never getting pregnant. This is crazy. When I'm telling you pain, I mean pain, and I have a very high tolerance for pain. This is some bull, okay? I mean, to the point where it's the pain where you be talking and you have to stop talking because you have to focus on whether or not you can breathe because it hurt that much. Like when I go to walk, I don't walk straight. I walk leaned over like an older person because it hurts. And right now as I'm driving, because I ended up leaving work early because I didn't want to take the oxy. When I realized at work it was oxy, I was like, oh my God, I'm just going to fall out asleep if I take this right now. So I was there at 9:30, left at 3 something because the pain became unbearable and I'm going home to go take my medicine. But the worst part is that they say like you can't do anything. You can just rest and wait for your body to like reabsorb the blood, because sometimes when it bursts, you get blood internal and it sometimes seep into your abdomen and it'll irritate your abdomen lining, which I think is done because now I feel super bloated. I don't even want to eat, but I have to eat because I have to take the medicine, and you get to feeling like super gassy and bloated. That's exactly how I feel, but I could deal with that. It's the pain that's a real problem. Like it hurts to walk, it hurts to cough, it hurts to sneeze, it hurts to yawn, it hurts to do anything where my movement of my stomach is necessary. You guys, if you know what this is like, I would never wish this on my worst enemy in life. If you know what this is like, I hope you never have to deal with this in your life. It is crazy. If you don't have any stories, please do let me know. Share them with me. You know, it's crazy. I'm out your way. And sorry, I'm in the way. I'm like one of those people that you don't like that's in the way in traffic. Yeah, so it is just insane. Can you go and not hit me? Thank you. Yeah, so yeah. I'm anemic, but I'm super hot because I think I'm dealing with the pain. So like my body is just hot. It hurts to go over bumpy roads. Like I don't even know. I think they're wrong. I think there's something else wrong. Like it feels like something is twisted or something is wrong, and I want to know, when is the bleeding gonna stop? And I mean, I'm already anemic. It's just gonna keep on bleeding. When is the pain gonna stop? She gave me 5 days worth of these pills. Is it gonna be over in 5 days? And what am I supposed to do? Be comatose for 5 days? Like I'm just supposed to not work and just sleep all day because the only time I'm not in pain is when I'm sleeping? You know, like anybody else gone through this? Any words of wisdom? Any ideas? Because I'm really frustrated right now, and I'm headed home to go make sure I pop something quick in my mouth and take these pills, this oxy, and go to sleep because Jesus only knows. This is crazy. And I have so many fibroid issues. I'm so worried that I'm never gonna be able to have a kid. Now I have cyst problems. That's gonna be another issue. So I go to speak with my OBGYN tomorrow, and I can update you guys about that when I know something. Y'all know I'm just always sharing with you, and I just want to share to anybody else going through this cyst situation and ruptured cyst that, you know, other people are going out here going through it with you. You're not alone. Hang in there, breathe, take it one day at a time, as I'm about to do. All right, guys, remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. Bye.